For UFC Baku and moving forward, I'm going to be starting a new thing where I go over my lock of the week and my favorite underdog on the card. Um, just figured it'd be good to get some more stuff out there. And to get into this one at UFC Baku, my lock of the week is going to be Oban, the Welsh gangster Elliott. He's coming into this one. He just has significantly better striking. He has good takedowns that he looks to mix in. He has solid power, obviously coming off that round three KO win over Basil Hafez, where it was just a dirty overhand right, clips him right on the chin and puts him out silly. It was a pretty close fight, however, but he also has the UFC experience in this one, having three fights now compared to Ko making his UFC debut. Ko leaves himself very open to straight punches. He's got that wide kind of, I don't even want to compare it to Conor McGregor, but it's like that karate style with his hands down, waving him about and shit. So like he's very susceptible to 1-2 punches, which is something that Oban looks to throw a ton. And Oban's always throwing out volume, rather it's a leg kick, a nice body kick, or those straight punches, or that overhand like we saw. And he also does a lot of oblique kicks, similar to like a Khalil Roundtree, except not as powerful. But he just kind of puts him out there and just stings you with it. But again, it's just a good little tool to use. And the guy's got great calf kicks. He was chewing up Basel Hafez's leg real bad, had to get him switching stances, and he couldn't do anything on the other stance. And he's also got cardio to go all 15 minutes. We saw again in that Hafez fight, it was a like not a crazy high volume fight, but like both guys were moving around a ton. Both guys were throwing punches, and Oban looked like he had three more rounds in him. So that's another just great thing about him. Ko, on the other hand, he leads with his when he punches, he leads with his head as well. Like he follows his punch almost, which is going to be very open for Oban to find counters later in the fight after Ko gasses out, because that's something that he also tends to do. I'm really only judging for the most part off of his Dana White Contender Series fight. That's the only one that I could find. He beat an undefeated Igor Calvacanti, but again, that guy just looks so shit. Like all of his fights or something never made it past a minute and a half, and the guy was just completely skunked. He was so gassed by the end of the fight, and so was Ko. He ended up resulting on a late takedown just to hold him down for the rest of the round, and that's not going to be available, in my opinion, for someone like Oban Elliott later in the fight. Like if anything, it's going to be Oban taking you down and trying to do shit on the ground against Ko. Both of Ko's losses come by KO outside of the UFC. They're both against very low level guys. Again, just not a great look. And he leaves himself, like I said earlier, very open for the counter later in the fight, and his takedown defense does have holes in it. I just see Oban Elliott coming in here, and honestly, past the first 3 minutes, he's just going to be putting on a show. Oban does get hit a little bit. He is a little bit late to head kick reactions. I don't know why that is really, but he was getting hit with a couple head kicks. I haven't seen Ko really throw one, so you know, I mean, if you did some tape, you could probably try and add those into your game a little bit, but no, I just don't think he really will. He's making his debut here. I think Oban Elliott probably is going to win this fight by KO or decision, but I think he's winning the fight. And to move on to my underdog of the week, I am taking no other than Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill in the main event. Coming in here at plus 100, Jamal has the better cardio significantly. We saw him go 5 rounds with Glover Teixeira easily, piecing him up the whole time, blasting fucking head kicks, blasting his hands. He looked great, honestly, in that fight, although he was a little flat-footed, as we all have seen. Jamal is seen as now like the worst fighter because he lost worse to Alex Pereira than Khalil Roundtree, which is just like it's so silly. Jamal is a former world champion. His last win was over Glover compared to Khalil Roundtree's Anthony Smith in 2023. It's like there's some levels here, man. Khalil has not beat any legit top level competition. Like his best win is fucking Dustin Jacoby in a win that he didn't even win that fight. It was a gifted split decision. Hill has the significantly better straight punches, and with Khalil Roundtree's tie guard, which is very wide, it's going to leave him very susceptible to those 1-2s. And we also saw this isn't like a big thing or anything, but I felt the need to add it. His nose still hasn't recovered from that Pereira fight. There's still a big like cut, gash, whatever. just ready to get fucking touched up and open. Like seriously. This fight is going to only be on the feet. I don't think any guys are going to be shooting for the takedown, and I think that Jamal Hill, the bigger guy, the reach advantage is going to be advancing in this fight. And make Khalil's kicks somewhat ineffective in a way. I'm sure that he's going to get some light kicks off and get some body kicks, whatever, whatever. But I think that with all the forward pressure from Jamal, it's going to significantly stop those kicks from doing what the most that they can and what has helped Khalil Roundtree in the past. I just think that Hill overall has so much more tools to win this fight. I think that his straight punches, his leg kicks, I think they're all gonna really come together here. And like again, the guy was hurting Yuri, the guy in his last fight, and just he didn't take too much damage in that fight. He didn't. It's not like he got KO'd out cold. Um, Face wasn't like too mangled or anything. Nothing like Khalil Roundtree. Um, and we're just kind of taking a little bit of recency history. Like in the end, Khalil is also coming off a KO loss. Let's not act like he beat Alex Pereira. A lot of people saying that it's 2-2 and the judges' scorecards it was 2-2 before the fight ended. Like I don't know, man. Go rewatch that fight. It's arguably 3-1 Pereira, 4-0 Pereira. Like unless you're gonna call me a casual, but overall, I'm taking Obon Elliott to win this fight by round three TKO or decision, and Jamal Hill to get him out of there in either rounds 4 or 5 by KO. So thank you. I'll be back next week doing the same thing, and peace.